Hey everyone. So I was put in the group of death. Gonna go through that and talk about each individual person. Now, the upside of this is I have absolutely nothing to lose now. If in this group I finish third, fourth, even fifth, you look at these guys, and you're sitting in the same room with them. I'm starstruck a little bit. Never mind competing against them. So to go through it, we've got myself. We've got 17-time World's Strongest Man competitor Mark Felix. We've got Konstantin Janasha, who has never missed the finals. Gabriel Pena, who's put together some really solid performances, and secretly I'm pulling for him after what happened to him a couple of years ago at Worlds. Then you have Bobby Thompson, came third at the Arnold, and if that group's not hard enough, then we come with 4-time World's Strongest Man Brian Shaw. So looking at that, that's the group that the competitive side of me wants to be in. That's who I want to compete against and who I want to prove myself against. But the side of me that wants to make the finals wants me to compete against them in the finals. So let's go event by event. I think there's still some potential for me to do really well, despite the super challenging group. So when it comes to the loading race, I'm getting some of my information from Laws. Some of these guys move really well. But it's a group of huge guys, and I'll be the smallest by a fair margin. And with the nature of the loading race, I think I'll be quick enough. Now Laws has hit this right on the head that I'm gonna have to keep my nerves in check. I'm gonna have to not make mistakes. But I think if I could do that, I could pick up some really good points here. Then comes the deadlift ladder, and what's really interesting about this group is it's very possible that all 5 of us finish the deadlift ladder. I think the bit that works in my favor is 2 things. One, I think I could go without straps on the vast majority of the deadlifts. 2, I'm not gonna have to wear a suit, so I'm gonna be able to move quite quickly between the bars. And 3, since everyone's gonna finish, there could be a very strong deadlifter, say a Brian Shaw, who if he doesn't move quick enough, he could drop a couple of points back on that. Next is the log press. Bobby Thompson's in my group. Congrats, Bobby, on winning the log press event. But it's log press for reps in 75 seconds. So there's a huge amount of conditioning that goes into that. And it's going to be interesting with Brian going 6'9", up and down. That'll be really taxing for the number of reps that I anticipate the top few guys in this group to be able to do. My training on the log's gone very well. I think I'll still be in the top half so long as I perform well and keep my nerves under wraps. Next is the car walk. Car walk, I believe, is far and away my strongest event, given I can manage the balance of the car. I think I move quicker than everyone in this group, and that's quite a bold statement, and you got to execute, but I think the potential's there to pick up some good points. Then we have the grip event. Now, congratulations, Mark. Mark is going to win the grip event. It is what it is. And it's sort of a question mark for me. It's not an event that I'm really familiar with. I think my grip is good, but having made such a high jump coming up to World's Strongest Man, who really knows what that grip looks like compared to the best guys in the world, compared to a Mark Felix, compared to a Brian Shaw, compared to Konstantin, Gabriel, who really knows? So there is potential there. I think I have a really good chance in the loading medley, the deadlift ladder, and the car to pick up maximum points. I don't see the log as a huge weakness of mine anymore, and I think my grip is competent. So while I'm in the group of death, it's certainly possible that I can make my way out and into the finals. Now, that being said, the biggest X factor in this group, and I stick out like a sore thumb amongst these guys, is Gabriel has been to World's Strongest Man 2 or 3 times. Konstantin has been at least 4. Mark has been 17. Brian has won his group the last 12 years in a row. And Bobby Thompson with very strong performances at World's Strongest Man multiple times before. And then you have me. And I'm rocking up. I had the least experience of everyone, with a lot of potential. So like I do in my life, I'm going to be moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It's just got to channel that into the right direction. So thank you very much for watching. Crossing my fingers this all goes well. I'll probably go quiet for the next couple of days while we get into the events and the media and everything that goes into World's Strongest Man. But I'd love your thoughts on where you think I'm going to end up in this group. I think there's potential for me to come first. I think there's potential for me to come fourth, and just have to execute and do what I think I'm capable of, and have fun while I'm doing it, really. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you on the other side.